is just, where's my dot? Yeah, this is actually a piece of design and development guidelines. This is about how to site buildings in relation to public space. So this is an advisory document. So is this. This is talking about sustainable development, about energy efficient building. So that the principles of what we call sustainable urbanism, these more compact areas of various types of development, and then areas of preserved or enhanced landscape, either as working farms or as protected ecological areas which do their bit to clean our air. That whole sustainable thinking is translated into the building design. This is a leadership in environmental and energy conscious design. This is the federal standard now, the lead standard for what's called high performance buildings, which use less energy, which cause less pollution. So architects are slowly learning about the value of thinking in this way, of life cycle costing, instead of simple upfront capital cost. And then we get to the legal stuff, the zoning ordinance, which says what you should do. This happens to be a shopfront building, the idea that you can live in or work, you can have an apartment, or you can have an office over a retail space, or an apartment over an office. And a lot of it looks rather like Salisbury. This happens to be a new Harris Teeter at Huntersville. So this is applicable to a variety of commercial building types. But this kind of document forms the legal contract between the public and the private sectors. This contains the ground rules for the partnership for building these new communities. And community is not just a warm and fuzzy concept, or it's not something that screams at you from the developer's press release from the pages of the Charlotte Observer, and I guess the Salisbury Post is the same, that you get new community, instant. It's not. But the value of community is more than this comfortable, warm, fuzzy idea. It has hard-edged economic value. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. He could be talking to his stockbroker in Tokyo, to his architect or fashion designer in Milan, but he's in a wireless area in my hometown of Dartmouth. I just happened to look out of my bedroom window. I saw him, this guy, walk up, sit down, take out his laptop, and he's in a wireless area to support this kind of activity, and he just started to work. He's at work in his office. He's chosen a beautiful, heart-stoppingly beautiful place to work and to live. Every community is in competition for this guy and those like him. The knowledge workers, the creative class, the next generation of drivers of our economy. When people can work anywhere, they will choose to work in beautiful places. They will not choose to work in ugly, polluted places. They will not choose to work in places that have concreted over every blade of grass and stalk of wheat. They will not choose to work in places that do not understand that design matters and the quality of life is a function of the place, the physical attributes of the place, that you choose to put down your roots and you choose to become part of a new community. The global competition is incredibly tough. My hometown has a lot of attributes. God gave it certain character that so far we haven't actually messed up too much. When we in the Carolinas are in competition with communities all across America and actually all across the globe, for the economic development of the next generation and 2 generations, the design of the places, the clean air, the clean water, the choice of how to live your life, the choice of places to work, and the fact that it should be beautiful. Those are our competitors. How we do against that competition will determine whether we live in a good quality environment and society and a rich culture in my grandchild's generation. She's 2. I'm worried about the kind of world she will grow up in. Now, we may not all turn into Italians. This is a little town of Greve. Any Chianti drinkers here? Oh, come on, more than, yes. This is the heart of the Chianti wine growing region. This is where all the wine producers have their headquarters, Greve in Chianti. The guy on the pedestal here is Admiral Verrazano. Any New Yorkers recognize the Verrazano Narrows and the Verrazano Narrows Bridge? Local boy made good from Greve. At the heart of Greve is this wonderful piazza. And in the piazza are these wonderful little cars. Anybody recognize it? Do we know what that is? This little red thing? It's a smart car. They're the rage of Europe. They can go 80 miles an hour. I've been in one. It's only for 2 people, but it does about 100 miles to the gallon. Now, for obese people, that's not the car of choice. But when we think creatively about technical solutions to car design, technical solutions to town design, technical solutions to subdivision design, shopping center design, community design, when we think about innovative solutions to this whole range of challenges, and when we begin to act on them, then, and only then, will we be able to give our grandkids, like my 2-year-old granddaughter, a clean, healthy planet in which to grow up. Thank you.